Hey everybody, it's Frank Sriracha casting the group stage of TANC18. This game we've got Fiction, the Red Vanguard player, versus Brave, the Blue Celestial player. We see an Iron Vault opener over here on the top left, a Furious Resolve. We don't see any barracks coming down yet for Brave. Probably means he's going for an early expand. We see the Scout. Oh, and Furious Resolve is another one of those maps where you don't know if you're cross spawn or adjacent spawn to your opponent. Uh, yeah, like this Hexen has no idea if he's gonna find his opponent up here or not. But the Scout's got some pretty, it's got a pretty high move speed, so I think it's gonna be able to see his opponent first. We see the Hexen teleport back home. It's gonna see the Scout. Scout sees the Hexen that just burned teleport. Kind of it looks like he was hoping that he'd get forgotten about, but not gonna happen. A Brute comes out, gonna get one swipe off the doggo, who is now nearly at half health. And there we go. There's the four overcharged bobs making the natural command post perfectly orthogonal. You love to see it. Yeah, so now he's gonna get his economy up and running, but it looks like is the Infernal player gonna wait for? Yeah, it looks like he is gonna wait to make his expansion here right now. Perfect, perfect. Okay, still no production structures yet from our Vanguard player. The Scout being annoying and trying to get a last hit off on a lot of these, but it's kind of backfiring in his face. The Shadow Mastiffs are chasing him around instead of the Infernal units. Doing as much as he can, trying to chip away at the Hexen, and just being as annoying as possible. Oh, is he gonna actually get enough damage? That no, he's not. There's no way. It's too many fiends, and dog goes down. All right, after enough monkeying around, finally the speed camp. Oh no, there's still one creep left at the speed camp. We do see a barracks finishing up, and it looks like it's going to be. Alright, second Rax. Instead of cranking out a Lancer first. Which is fine. I think he knows that, I think he knows Fiction's going to respect him enough to not, like, just waltz up to the front of his base. Especially with how aggressive he's been. Fiction probably thinks that it's like, oh, he's probably going for a fast army and coming in for aggression anytime soon. But that's not the case. Does have 3 workers on the Therium. And we do see the first Lancers coming out now. We still don't see the BK. Okay, there's the BK lab coming down. The second shrine is up. Okay, we do see a Clown Cave and another Iron Vault going down. And these fiends finally scouting the top right, and they know that since he's not there, by process of elimination, it's got to be cross spawn. Infernal's making quick work of this this health camp, and they're just going to sit there for a little bit. Yeah, actually, leaving the Hexen Park there to regen for a little while is probably the smart move. Just because the work and the tech that's required to get another Hexen is pretty annoying. Oh, is he going to get the cabbage? Get the health cabbage! Hexen, get the cabbage! No cabbage. Okay. Alright, we're going to see some early aggression here. We see some fiends coming up to attack the BK lab. We don't see any Lancers out just yet, but even then, 2 Lancers against all this Infernal force is going to be quite a bit to hold off. I don't see the sentry post. Where's the sentry post? What do we see? Is it going to be... Oh, we see Quick Draw Hustle coming up, but we don't see any Exos yet. Are they going to get the sentry post up in time? The Bobs are going off to attack instead of building this structure. They need to hurry up and then get to building there. Okay, so it's almost done. Looks like the Infernals are going to keep on attacking the BK lab, and yeah, there's no way that Quick Draw Hustle gets out. The Buzzsaw Cannon, excuse me, is out. We see the double promote on that Lancer, so it's going to be much tankier and do a lot more damage. 3 more Lancers coming up from the south, and they do finally form a line. 1 Exo is out, but he's getting dangerously close to the front line. Okay, and then one of those Lancers is getting pretty low. Are they going to be able to take out that Brute before the Brute takes it out? They will. No, keep your Vet 2 Lancer alive. Yeah, veteran sees everything in Vanguard. Okay. He needs a med tech yesterday. Okay, but it looks like the hold is successful. BK Lab is on fire. I don't know about putting the BK Lab that far forward. He needs to, I don't know. Yeah, either build another one or build around it. It's just so exposed right now, and it's so crucial that it gets those upgrades done. But it looks like it did. Yeah, it did get Quick Draw Hustle finished. So we have a third Rax going down and a fourth Rax apparently going down in the natural here. But it looks like Infernals are trying to contain, and it might work. No, just cancel that. Just cancel it. Yeah, got 0 damage out. Yeah, and some of those Lancers are so low on health. It seems enticing, but they can also move back, and that entire time you're taking AoE damage from that flat cannon. It's just not worth it. Alright, so the Infernal player says, fine, stay in your little sandbox. I'm going to go play over here and get some passive Ethereum, which would be very nice. Interesting that the Infernal player is kind of falling behind in supply. Okay, and we finally see all these Lancers that are very low on health. They need... Oh, no! Keep your veterans back! Keep your veterans back! Or is he just going to be able to make it all the way home without losing a single Lancer? Unreal. No way. And he has enough energy to promote that veterancy tier 1 Lancer as well if he needed more tankiness to it. I think all the Exos... Yeah, all the Exos made it out too. What kind of Special Forces Metal Gear Vanguard is this player training? That's awesome. Where's the Medtex though? Where's the Medtex? Okay, we do see the kinetic redirection. Yeah. Couple of Bobs not doing much. It's nice to see the solar halves that are helping the you know, helping these buildings produce faster. We don't see any mech yet out. Not that I think mech would do a whole lot right now. Oh man, that Weaver's gonna be so annoying. Yeah, especially if he harpoons this like veterancy tier 2 Lancer, that would be rough. Yeah. Plus health, plus weapon damage, plus armor. So at rank 3 they're doing 30% more damage per swipe. That's pretty intense. Okay, and kinetic redirections on its way up. Looks like it did get... Oh! There's that Vet 2 Lancer down. Rinse and Pepsi. Okay, but is he going to crank out units fast enough? I think a medtech could have prevented that from happening. Not prevented the harpoon, of course, but prevented, like, the loss. Oh, and a Hellborn coming out. That's going to be real tough. Hellborns are especially effective at dealing with Exos, but there's only one of them right now. And this is enough Lancers and Exos that I think this... I don't know that this Infernal Force is going to be around for much longer. They are going to be able to... Oh, no! Weaver doesn't get to teleport away. Well, one of the Weavers does. This Hellborn's definitely going to get caught. But the question is he going to catch that Brute? Doesn't matter. Hellborn is the expensive unit. Is this a Superstone? Must not have been. Okay, and now Lancer is finally moving out on the map. Capturing his own points. Yeah, and it looks like we've got a game. We've got a third chamber, or a third, excuse me, shrine up. Do we see, what tech structures do we see? Okay, we do see a ritual chamber up. A couple more Hellborns out, but he's going to need a lot more of a front line. The Weavers are a great front line, but if I remember correctly, they don't have unit collision with ground units to include enemy unit collision. So I think Lancers could just walk underneath the Weavers and hit the back line. Granted, that's a lot of gaunts that they would have to get through first, but it's not out of the question that they would do it. Speaking of, here comes the Vanguard force with the V5 rocket launcher. There we go. Launching its sharpened pencils right into the midst there, but it gets shielded. The top bar shield ability being extra strong. Unfortunately, the V5 rocket launcher does do friendly damage, and it looks like it's just going to leave, possibly. That super tanky front line of Lancers is starting to get chipped away at a little bit. But, oh, no, Magmadon's out. Magma's going to tank so much damage. We see the Vet Tier 3 Lancer go down. Magmadon goes down. All these Exos taking so much damage from these two Hellborn, though. I think it's time to leave. It was an attack. I don't know that I would call it a successful attack. But yeah, the V5 rocket launcher doing so much friendly damage. Oh no, and losing all these medtechs that are so late to reinforce. This one Lancer could try and do something, but I don't know that it'll be able to stop all of that. I would say that preserving the medtechs, in my opinion, would be more valuable than preserving a single Lancer. Oh no. Oh, the bouncing axes are out as well. Yeah, there goes down the second medtech. It's going to turn around and engage, but a Magmadon's out doing his stompy stomps. Yeah, and those two Hellborn are just... Oh, are they going to get caught, though? Are they going to get caught? I think they will. Yeah, that'll be it for these two Hellborns. Man, what a nice catch for a quick little counterattack there. Does he want that last gaunt? I guess he does. But that kinetic redirection is going to wear off here soon. There it is. Could take the Therium camp, which I think he will do now. Is he going to disable it before they get there? He will. Which is annoying. I don't think he necessarily wanted the Therium for himself so much as he wanted to deny it to the Infernal player. Granted, having more Therium is always better than having less Therium. But, I say that, but Fiction, the Infernal player, is floating 1,800 Therium, so it's not like he needs it desperately. There we go, in the small force. We do see one Spriggan out, but the Exos are gonna knock it out of the sky rather quickly. Another Hellborn's out, takes out a Lancer. Yeah, you need to get your Exos out of that. Get your Exos out of there! But they all get slowed. Why are they focusing down the Weaver? Get the Hellborn! You've got quick draw, hustle up, get the Hellborn. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! Lancers! And your Lancers are attacking a structure instead of units? Finally the Hellborn goes down. We do see a Superstone go down. The Shrine doesn't finish off. The Superstone, though, is going to go down quite quickly. And now they're going to start harassing this Imp line. Not that it matters a whole lot because of how much Therium Fiction has, but yep, Brave just knocking out. Oh, did he do the map wide shroud thing? Maybe. No, he didn't. That's just great shroud coverage. All those Lancers getting really beat up now. Magmadon does the stompy stompies right into the back line. There's so many of these units that are just so low HP. I think it's time to leave. Yeah, quit while you're ahead. Go back and recuperate. Take care of that one fiend. There you go. Oh, and look at this line. Like the ants go marching. Kind of a reinforce here. But are there any med techs? No, Exo, Lancer, Lancer, Exo, Lancer. No med techs. Oh man. Yeah, maybe they're saying something I don't, but how much health does this one have? 5 health? A 5 health Lancer? Hopefully they'll go back to their own health camp and chill there for a little bit, because the value added from keeping your veterans alive for the Vanguard is huge. As we saw, you know, a rank 3. See, it was needless. Didn't need to die. And Piper's got another one. Anyway, meanwhile, oh, we do see a Dragon up from the Infernal player, as well as a lot of high-tech units, a lot of T2 and a T3 unit, but I think he's missing a front line. He really needs a lot more. I mean, I'm sure the Weavers are over here somewhere. We see these imps long distance mining. Okay, and we see a couple of gaunts. I think a couple of brutes might be called for as well, just to tangle with the lancers and give you know, give the back line something to do. I know that the Hellborns are meant to be frontline units as well, but they get focused down so quickly. Having a lot of T1 brutes, I think, would be very helpful. But we'll see how that plays out. Brave is up by almost, yeah, by 70 supply. There we go. We do see another med tech out, kind of helping these units recoup their health. He didn't recapture his health camp just yet, but I think that's where they're going next. Well, thinking about it anyway. Yeah, here they come. Okay, meanwhile the Infernal player... Oh, we do see one Lancer that finds... He does scout the dragon. Getting a big ball of exos underneath the dragon to take it down quickly is... It's going to be the goal, but it won't be an easy feat. Yeah, here they... Oh, no, that's his third? Third and a half? Fourth? Yeah, it's his fourth. Bob's going to town on this, on all these enriched Therium patches. The scrapyard. I love the idea of having those structures that can be a return point that also act as upgrades. And it's not a town hall necessarily. Like, you can't produce more workers from it, but workers can still use it. Adds a nice little bit of oh, dragon by himself. Okay. And a bunch of Spriggans as well, but the Helicarriers are going to take issue with that. Huge bombing run going to come out. Going to do all kinds of damage to the Infernal ground force. And the dragon's it's far back enough that it starts taking damage from the Exos. One Magmadon goes down. The Helicarriers are out. One of them gets promoted. I don't know if that was natural, like promoted from natural kills or not. This Hellborn's going to get taken out. Will the dragon get taken out? No, it's pretty quick. And it looks like Vanguard's going to keep pressing the attack. Excuse me, guys. Just had to cough there for a second. We are going to see the Hellborn in the very back keep on lobbing shots into this the Exo Ball. Medtechs are going to do their best to keep some of them alive. Excuse me, one moment. But I think we're nearing the very end of the game here now that so many Exos are... Whoa! Now that so many Exos... Yeah, and the Exos take down the dragon. They're really unopposed in terms of, like, army. I think it's a Magmadon. Yeah, that's down. The Brute didn't even make contact. I think we'll be seeing GG here from Fiction shortly. The Helicarriers did get some really nice connections on the entrance to this quadrant of the map. I don't know if he's trying to pull a rabbit out of a hat here, or maybe he's going to try and like move all of his tech to a different expansion. We don't see any of that yet, but it might just be, hey, it's the end of the game and I'm going to force you, like, if you want to win, you're going to have to kill every single one of my units and I'm going to make it hard for you. That does seem to be what's happening, but that's okay. Watching the destruction animations for... Oh, and there's the GG from Fiction. Okay. That'll be it for this this group stage game between Brave and Fiction.